Let's go another mediocre warrior. I promise I'm coming back to some other folks. Mediocre warrior says, if Ole was still alive today, would he actually like any wrestler, or would he say they were all the drizzling shits?
He would say they're all the shits. He used to tell me I was the shits.
And look how good Arn is. So there you go. That's an easy answer then.
Damn, Rock. That's a little solid. That's a little stiff.
The boss, Arn. You've said several times that defeating Ric Flair at Fall Brawl was the biggest match of your career. I have two questions. Is that win your biggest singles? And two, where do the wins over Hulk rank?
I think Rick's was a longer, more traditional wrestling match with two guys that have a beef with each other, and they're not just out there entertaining. There's a fight going on, and I think that's where it was different from the Hogan matches. That was a carnival of mass proportions. It took everything under the sun to get his shoulders down for 3 seconds.
Sure.
In that first one. And I mean, it involved women and shoes and powder and you name it. The match with Rick was just a fist fight to get my respect. And that was the story. And I think people, I don't know if they actually wanted to see us fight, but they were interested to see how it would turn out. And I don't think anybody thought I was going to win for sure.
Well, Arn, the fact that you had such a great match with Rick, you wrestled Hogan twice on Nitro, winning twice. As we continue to walk through your career, it's been good for me as your, buddy on the side here and co-host to be able just to go back and just, it reaffirms to me just the legendary career that you've had. And so it's just been fun to just kind of go through this historical walk through your career and just be like, my God, Arn, what an incredible run that you've had as a wrestler. And we're not even anywhere near, we haven't even talked about the impact you had. You were talking about Bob Orton Jr. And who would have thought back in that time when he was impacting you, the impact that eventually you would have on Randy, his son, producing matches and things of that nature. I mean, it's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, and Randy was such a natural too. I mean, his dad, if you go back and watch his dad's, like just off the top of my head, go back and watch Bob Orton Jr. and Tito Santana and just watch for the time the quality match that they had. And when Randy came along, you could just see it's going to be a natural. And he is, and he was.
For sure. I'm going through all the questions. A lot of great questions, guys and gals. Keep coming and keep sending them in. Amy Vaughn, Miss Amy.
Miss Amy.
Yep.
Best to your family.
She said, cannot wait to see you this weekend.
Oh, she's coming?
She's coming.
Very good.
I got to give credit where credit is due. She let me know, hit me up, and she was like, hey, did you get your ticket for the Saturday night wrestling event? And she's like, Brock's wrestling, right? And so she made sure I was all set and squared away for that event. And we are going to get to see Amy Vaughn this weekend. So I'm excited.
And he will appreciate the support big time.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's get into a few others here. CG said, good afternoon, evening, Arn and Paul, and the Arn and Paul living room. Hope everyone has a great couple of weeks. So glad to be here with you. CG, you're, again, faithful, always here, and so glad to have you, and appreciate it. Darth Payne, what did Arn think of Gary Hart when he managed Jay Tex? I wish Tully would have been there to help you and Rick and Ole.
Jay Tex.
Oh.
Was Jay Tex?
I know. I'm. It's not coming to me either, Arn. I'm going through a lot of questions. Darth, hit me up with who you're referring to there. We'll move to another question. We'll keep it going, but let us know who you're talking about. Daisy Mama, hey Arn and Paul. I know the preseason football. We're going football is coming up. I know, Paul, you're a Steelers fan, and Arn, you're a Panthers fan, and they play each other. My husband is with you, Paul, and I'm on Arn's side.
We need all the help we can get, so thank you.
Thanks, Daisy Mama, is what Arn's saying. Arn, are you looking
Yes.
forward to the season at all?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I love football.
I mean, but are you looking forward to watching Carolina this year?
Yeah,
Man.
I'd love to be able to pull for them. I find myself cussing the entire time a lot of times in the past, recent past, and hopefully this year they'll come back with something. I don't know. Maybe some guys will step up. We'll see. But I will watch them every Sunday until further notice.
There you go. That was the group, by the way, going back to the J-Tex question, Muda, Funk, and Dragon Master. That was their group name. And that Gary Hart had the group. So he said, what did Arn think of Gary Hart when he managed that group?
That was the group that was our first angle when I came back from WWF, I think.
That's right.
They had Rick in the ring on center stage and had him circled up. And Ole and I came out and we cleaned house. And that was the reincarnation of the Horsemen.
What are your thoughts on Gary Hart, just in general?
I thought he was a brilliant guy where the business was concerned, and he had that shaved head, always had a suit on, had that obnoxious
the towel?
Just the tone of his voice.
Oh, yeah.
Accent, I guess was the word I was looking for. And he was great. He was a great, quote, wrestling manager.